Hey everybody, this is Brad from Johnson Small Engines, better known as the one-hand mechanic. If I can do it, you can too. Today we are working on Husqvarna YTH 18542, and this will pertain to a lot of different Husqvarna lawn tractors and American yard products, which is the Craftsman's. If you guys ever had your shift lever cover come off on you, it goes here. Believe it or not, it's just not as simple as clipping it back in. I went to order one of these for the customer, and this is what you have to get. You have to get the whole bracket. These are designed not to be able to push these tabs up to take the bracket off the metal plate. They are designed at the factory like this. What happened to this is that the tabs broke. All right, so you have to do the whole thing. A little pricey, but if you want to get the right piece, you have to buy the whole thing as a complete kit. So to get this off, we're gonna have to, take your handle off. There's a little hole up here. If you need to, put some penetrating oil down in that hole, and then you're gonna have to turn and twist and pull up. And this may take a bit, depending on how old the machine is, and these can be a bugger. All right. There you go. Now when you put it back on, just a little bit of, I usually use Simple Green or some kind of soap that will actually dry up. You don't want to have any lubricant on here that's going to stay lubed like any kind of WD-40. You don't want that because it won't dry up. You want something that's going to be slippery going on, and it'll go on and dry up, and it'll be stationary. Now the bracket, I noticed it has the hole here for the bolt, and it's not threaded. If you look at this bolt here, this is a self-tapping bolt. It's a 3/8 socket. You have to go from underneath and take this off. And if you really have a hard time getting in here, you might have to take off the tire, but it just takes a little bit. Now you have to be careful. This is spring loaded. So we're gonna go ahead and put this down. Yeah, it just popped out of its hole here. Just have to make sure. Yeah. Just gonna have to hold on to the shift lever while you're taking this off. Now I just misplaced the bolt. Probably just dropped down somewhere. So if you're going to do this job, I highly recommend not doing it in the grass, because if you lose the bolt, and this is a very short one, it looks like it's a 1/2 inch, but it's a self-tapper, and I like it. It's got the locking head on it right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is, since this is a self-tapper, this is going to be really hard to self-tap this while it's in here. So I'm going to go ahead and start the threads while it's off it. And you should just be able to push straight down on it and it'll start. Okay. Now I put it about halfway. I don't want to go any further now. I just wanted to get it to start. Now I did notice down here he has a little bit of a bent up situation here. I'm going to go ahead and straighten that out. And I'm not too worried about how pretty it is, because the cover is going to cover this up. Now when you put this on, it's designed to go, it's like a little lip right here, and that is designed to go in first. And you're going to have to hold this up while you're doing this. So you're going to press down, it'll slide into position, and then you should be able to just sit it right there, and it'll just sit right down on here. Now if everything's lined up correctly, this should bolt right up into it, and I'm just going to find the hole, put the bolt up in there, and all right, so I felt the hole. I'm just going to get it started by hand. Make Make sure you're going the right way, clockwise for tightening it. Make sure you tighten it all the way down until it snugs up. And then that locking, self-locking bolt, which is nice, will lock itself in onto the metal. Okay, we are good. I know that wasn't a big deal to many people, but there is a sequence that you should do. And as far as getting this handle back on again, the grip usually faces forward, not rearward. So put the grip on, and the grip, I mean how it looks right here, the grip. Okay, that usually faces forward. And his was tight, but I think I can just push it on. There you go. So if you want your, and this little red thing here is just an indicator that you can use to show you where you cut your height cut. So if you like to cut at 4, just move that indicator to 4 and then leave it there, and then you know where you are when you're cutting your grass. They've always had them on there. Okay, so here is the part number that I used for this. Basically, it's a kit. It's 532 439 647. Okay, and I will put a link in the description below if I find something on Amazon. I think I got this from Jack Small Engines. You guys have probably heard about it online, but you do need to get the entire, metal piece and the outside plastic cover. It comes together as one piece. So that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.